You're going to be there next time. Yeah, I want to go again. But look, let's just brilliant. His remaining attacking options, we'll see. But whereas Semenyo and Mark Gahey was at very least, someone's going to be very disappointed. Real Madrid attack with Brahim Diaz and Sevilla. Real Madrid with a 5-4-1 at times. Fede Valverde, the man for all. No Mbappe, no centre forward really for Real Madrid. Just battle here down on the Real Madrid right. It's going to be key. Heading up. Here in the middle, it's going to be one of those sorts of evenings. So Manchester City are going to have Champions League games. 9 in the first half hour. Going to get their issues settled, and it'll be interesting to see how these two teams, that weighs heavily on both teams' minds, the way that they could hurt each other. Options either side. If anything, you ran into traffic. Horror in the Bernabeu. Savinho wide on the right. Doku had that ruck. Mark Gahey. Gamble to promote from within. The club's coaching staff is not to be well gathered by Brahim Diaz, by Arda Güler, I should say. Decided not to pass. Brahim Diaz didn't really have any options, that's the difference. Alexander-Arnold, he was trying to feed that into Brahim Diaz. And once more, here's run off the ball by Alexander, can stumble on. It's away as far as Semenyo. Back line. Trent Alexander-Arnold did really well initially. Finds the low cross, which beat everybody. Bernardo Silva was closest to making contact with him. So they were shown a yellow card for the 6th time this season. Paul Bacchus eluded Haaland and Brahim Diaz. That's a smart start. Good save that by Donnarumma. Brahim Diaz just poked it goalwards. It's headed goals by Rudiger. Did he an equaliser? Match settled in the end by Erling Haaland's penalty. Manchester City's front line. You can see Ferland Mendy's in there. Yeah, we saw it on Friday in Vigo, where Savinho did into the path of Jack Grealish and Leroy Sané in Liverpool, Manchester City. Certainly got one here in Jeremy Doku. Thiago Pitach. Wow, there's one guy who loves to defend. On him. Again, just unable to connect with Haaland, but that's at least 3 times Max stabbed away by Rudiger. Vinicius Jr. finds Valverde as a right back against Vinicius. Mbappe, who picks to lesser lights of the Spanish league that few predicted. It's fair to say that neither have been overly convincing, have they, Manchester City? Savinho had been out for a little longer, just nearly 2 miles down to Arnold once more. And this time the cross is cut out by Valverde. A little pat there. Semenyo just slipped. Free kick's gone round Madrid's way. I think it was 4-0 down in no time. It's by Tchouameni. Bodybuilding Haaland on the ball as yet, but small altogether on Rudiger. So it's just a little bit too much even of the Rodri. Valverde doing just enough hit by Bernardo Silva. It's a difficult skill to X, and he's been beaten here. And Valverde's in, and Real Madrid have scored first. Adam nothing. Goalkeeper committed. He will look back and wonder whether that was the right decision. But Fede Valverde kept his feet, kept his cool. Got a very late winner for Real Madrid on Friday night. It was always going to score. Altura, van Verdi, Alada Verdi, Mosmanko, Nisma, Yemsi Diaz, Baroma, Yemsi Fidiasar, Anthony. Pushed away by Arda Güler on ball people. Defending the edge of that box. Manf. Last year and longer. It's practice. Bernardo Silva's made the run. Fede Valverde back heel to Doku. And then across it comes. Vinicius Jr. plays it back. It's Arda Güler. Played in by Brahim Diaz. And Gahey didn't get that. My goodness, it's a hat trick. It's the Fede Valverde show in the Bernabeu. It's the first hat-trick in his career, and he comes on the fastest run in the Champions League, and Chelsea behind. Yeah. It was pointed out to me that the number 8 shirt that Valverde wears could be caught in the second half of Manchester City.